Okay, I'm holed up here in Studio 3 of Cobra Productions, just fighting off the pandemic. But all kidding aside, and this is my wife's crap, I don't believe in any of this, I'll get it out of the way. Um, all kidding aside, okay, there's been several things that have happened. I think it was not even 24 hours ago, I posted a video. I asked people to tell me what's going on in other parts of the country with this virus. I did get a detailed message from my one friend in Austria, because of course I texted him directly. A few of the fellows from the UK, there was one fellow from the UK that he was telling me it's mostly political stuff, and yeah, everybody's running around doing that, but his feelings were they're not giving a clear message over there, and there's a lot of confusion and nobody knows what's going on. Another gentleman sent me a slight comment. He said that he lives somewhere in the mountains in Wales, and he said that, you know, basically where he lives, I guess he's in a rural area, there really nothing has affected him one way or the other, okay? So he was kind of baffled. I haven't heard anything from anybody in Australia or any of the Scandinavian countries. There's a couple guys I know have to be up there in Sweden or Norway that used to communicate with me. Maybe they ain't watching the thing on the virus, or, you know, they're... But, you know, other than that, nothing much. One guy in Canada did complain in a comment that his meeting for either his gun club or fishing game club was canceled. And he goes, where they live, there's nobody within 500 or so miles that has the coronavirus, but they canceled his little meetings. What my friend told me in Austria, I'll get it here. He told me he's watching the videos, and what they've done is, as of Monday at 3 p.m., restaurants, sports fields, children's playgrounds, and all schools are closed. They got a travel ban. They've sealed the borders with Czech and Slovakian republics and Italy. They're telling people not to go out. And he's worried that this would have a very drastic effect. If, you know, 50% of all employees have to stay at home and supervise their children, avoid contact with the grandchildren. That he goes, you can't predict the economic impact on the country and the people there. Okay, so yesterday, Sunday, we all went down to Legion. Somebody was grilling up hamburgers for us, and we all got together, and there was a group of us there. The Legion itself has canceled bingo for the next 3 weeks or so, and all the meetings, the veterans meetings, irregardless of the American Legion 40 and 8, the auxiliary, everything has been canceled. All activities have been stopped. And in a way, you can't really complain, because most of the people that attend the bingo and the Veterans Post meetings are all over the age of 60. A lot of them are in their 70s and 80s. So, in a way, and they haven't really complained much. So, in a way, it's a good thing. Now, where we're going to get back to where, you know, and I'm bouncing this off of Facebook, so a lot of people who don't watch my channel are into the gun collecting and the shooting sports. Now I got hit. I got several messages from people going, what about the runs on ammunition? And now here we're back to it again. The ammunition. thing. Ever since President Trump got in power and nobody thought there'd be a ban, nobody was buying ammunition or hoarding it, and assault rifles and guns in general, the prices have dropped to ridiculous rates. And it was crazy. Ammunition. I would get an email every other week or every week or twice a week of sales and this, and they were just basically giving the stuff away, like 9mm, something common, 22 ammo, which you couldn't find at one time for almost 2 years, is at a rock bottom price. Well, that's gone. And I never even thought of looking at it because I was more worried going to the grocery store. Like my wife went there today. Some items are gone, okay? Like she said, chicken, a lot of the canned stuff is gone. She goes peanut butter and jelly. There was stuff there, but it wasn't like totally gone. I believe the Gun Geek ran a thing on an aisle in a supermarket or the Dollarama where all the paper towels and toilet paper was, and was empty. So you're seeing that. But the wife told me, yeah, the paper goods were gone, but when she was exiting the store with food, they made an announcement that any of the shoppers that a tractor trailer just pulled up with paper products, paper towels, toilet paper, and if you wait patiently for a few minutes, we'll have some items, we'll bring them out to you. So even though there's a run and it's gone, okay, they're restocking it. Okay, the reason you don't see it is because everyone bought up a bunch of it. And now people are saying, what about guns? What about ammo? And I'm like, what do you mean? They've been drowning in this stuff for almost 2 years. Well, I went on today and I found, we'll zoom in here. This fella's talking about something. Let me readjust the camera. Okay, we got this guy here talking about the Illinois gun and ammunition ban.
This one person can literally take away people's constitutional rights with a snap of her finger.
What he said is they passed a bill using the grounds of a national emergency, okay, to where Illinois has given the mayors power, because we're in a federal state of emergency, okay, or national emergency, gives them powers, and something about banning groups and this and that. And like he said, there's a whole list of things that kind of make sense. Shutting down bars, this and that. But it gives them the power to stop the sale of alcohol and spirits and guns and ammunition, okay? Like, basically, I guess it's form of martial law. And Illinois was one, and because they had the governor, he was pissed that they wanted to cancel the St. Patrick's Day things last Saturday or something, and he tried to shut it all down and everything, but the young people still went out in the afternoon, went bar hopping, drinking to restaurants. So he was annoyed, and he said he has to take further steps. So that's in Illinois. That is not in my state, and I'm not quite sure. But what's getting scary is, when I was looking at the stock market and important things, these other people have come up, and I went to a website, and this is one here, this SGA Ammo. Okay, these guys were sending me a email once, twice a week, all the stuff they got on sale. I mean, they had tons and tons and different varieties, and they're not bad to deal with. Now up here, due to the overwhelming order volume over the past week, we are currently not accepting new orders. 10 days behind in fulfilling orders. And priority is going to be given to filling existing orders. We will begin to restore inventory later this week. So their website, okay, where these guys sent me 2 emails a week. Hold on a second. Like I was saying, these people were sending me 2 emails a week to buy ammo. Alright, for the past 2 years. and now their website is shut down for 10 days. Now we're back into this again, like my old reports on the gun show craze, where you used to have to wait 2 hours to get in line to the gun show and everything, and there was no ammunition, no nothing. We're back at this again, and I never thought about it. I was more worried about not getting sick and just buying dinner, okay? And I thought it was kind of funny at first. You know, I cracked a little joke to start this video off, but it's not getting funny. And things are changing, like I said, rapidly, and they're getting out of control. Okay? In the past weekend, just what my wife was getting and pertaining to her job. Okay, school's open, school's closed, blah, blah, this and that. Do they have to be there? Are the kids coming in? Now, the frightening thing is, she's home, she works from home, and there's rumors, okay, again, it's rumors, that they'll be closed until the end of April. There's even wild rumors that they're going to close the schools down for the remainder of the school year. I've heard a rumor about here in North Carolina. I heard in New York State there's a rumor that they're going to close the grade schools and stuff down for the remainder of the year. And this is all in the past 24 hours, okay? There's a lot of strange stuff going on, and the frightening thing is, okay, it's bad enough, yes, there is a pandemic or something, there is an actual emergency, but the scary thing is, now you get all this stuff where they're granting these powers, restrictive powers to local government and stuff, and then the gun panic's on. You know, alright, so they tell everyone to stay home, and they tell everybody to stay home from work. Why does this necessitate to where you have to buy more ammo or guns? Okay, I think this country has had its fill of buying guns for the past 10 years. Okay, and if you don't have a gun at this point in time, you know, rushing out to buy one now is pretty stupid for whatever reason you have to do that. Okay, but people have said something about the ammo, and the online sites are shut down. Okay, a local shop, I was looking, they had 9mm, you know, I mean really cheap. It's all gone, only expensive stuff. I went to, oh, what is that website? AmmoSeek. Okay, and even when they're advertising the stuff at 18 cents a round, when you click on it and go to the website, it's now 32 cents a round. Okay, for like 9mm. So the AmmoSeek hasn't caught up, or they jumped their prices up. So what I'm trying to drive at is, I don't know what the hell is wrong with this country to where they have to start a panic. You couldn't sell ammo a month ago at a giveaway price, almost at cost. And now it's jumped up, and you know, there's a panic, people are buying it, okay? You know, that's what makes me laugh, is I got some, I have enough, and yeah, certain calibers are totally gone and disappearing, you can't get it, okay, which is bizarre. Where 2 months ago, you know, they couldn't give this stuff away, now it's all of a sudden it's gone. This is the mechanism that is going to be the undoing of our country. This panicking, this going crazy. Now, yeah, it is a little bit unnerving about how they're issuing, another thing that's scary is they're issuing this power to local governments to shut stuff down. Okay, and like I mentioned, I don't know if they're going to start restricting movement or what, but see, now we're in another thing again. This is spreading out farther to where if there's a run on gun stores and ammunition and that's not good. And another thing, they tell everybody, don't panic, stay at home, we're shutting everything down, but there's going to be money, you don't have to worry about it. And when I was at the little picnic yesterday, there's a couple guys, they're construction workers. And he's like, I don't know what they're talking about, because he goes, if I ain't on the job site doing something, I'm not getting paid. Okay? So everyone's kind of confused. Working class people are confused how this is going to work. And then they slip in today on the news that the airlines are going to be laying off and cutting jobs. So where is that covering these people, telling them not to worry when they're not going to have a job here in another week or two? Okay, so like I said, there's a lot of strange things going on, a lot of things to keep your eye on. The main thing is not to panic, but I didn't believe it. You know, the people were telling me the ammunition sold out. Now there's a run on ammo and guns. This is crazy. But a lot of it too, you have, you know, be alert, you know, don't get sick. But keep an eye on the politicians. Keep an eye on what these local governments are trying to do. And that. And as I find out more, I mean, if you watch YouTube, some of it is panic and rhetoric, like the one guy was showing all these different things. He had it written, and he's just got pictures of people standing outside a store. That could have been from 5 years ago. Who the hell knows? Okay. And then you're going to get the people who are going to profiteer now. Again, we're doing the same thing. Go to the store, buy all the ammo, and double it up when people are looking and nervous and, well, you know, I only got half a box of shells, I need a box. Well, instead of paying $10, now you're going to pay me $30. And they've actually caught some people doing it with that, like that hand sanitizer or whatever. They went and bought a bunch of it, stored it in some kind of storage thing, and they're young guys. And then they were selling it online for, I don't know, $100 a bottle or something. You know, and that's another thing. Amazon said they ran out of all of it. Okay, it's going to be restocked. Just don't freak out. It's just that all of a sudden there's this huge demand, way above normal, and it's gone. The message is not to panic. Not to panic and keep an eye on the politicians. Okay, that's what you got to do. And, you know, try to take the precautions like they say and try not to get sick. But, you know, now I'm back to reporting on ammunition and gun buying panics and craze. So that's going to be it for now, and I'll probably be making one of these every day or every other day as I find out more stuff. But now I'm back into the, you know, panic buying, ammo hoarding, and gun reports again. So, talk to you all soon.